大家好，我是村长。我这个今天还是，呃，因为答应朋友帮他们翻译这个泰德演讲的英文字幕啊，所以我先拿过来自己做一下同声传译的练习，待会儿我再翻译。那么我们直接来吧啊，不多说了。Good afternoon. Thanks TEDx for giving me the chance, and thanks everybody for coming. I think you can learn something from my speech. I'm 曹魏球了。Every morning I woke up to my child's crying. I moved to the milk powder and bottle. When I put the pacifier to his mouth, the world became quiet. Like if you have a baby, you know what I'm talking about. Then routinely I changed the diaper and clean myself. And before the baby is still sleeping, I would eat breakfast, take out the garbage. For a baby is 20 months old, it needs 5 diapers every day. This compared to a newborn baby, who needs more than 10, it's much less. And now today, those diapers and the kitchen waste will go to like a sealed trash bin downstairs, and later, just like a diaper like this. So my kid's diaper and the kitchen waste, they will start a wonderful journey. So this diaper and kitchen waste were first in the trash bin. Then a gust of wind will push them to a community garbage station a kilometer away, and then into a huge can with some other wastes and diapers and packaged bags. At a temperature of 56 degrees Celsius, will become this black soil. A couple of days later, they will send to us some fertilizer plants, and then turn into some safe fertilizers into the fields and start their new life. And then I can get some free diapers from the internet. According to the incomplete statistics, one baby can, like the diapers used by one baby and the kitchen waste, can create the 1,000 kilograms of black soil, which can provide the fertilizer for 1,000 trees. With good management, can give humans like 50 kilograms fruit. So like one baby a year can prove. Sorry, I made a mistake. It should be one tree can bear 50 kilograms fruit. So 1,000 trees can provide like 50,000 tons, or 50 tons of fruit, or the 1,000 kilograms of black fruit. Like if you use those fertilizers in the cornfields, can provide like 3 can the corn can produce starches, and we can use the starch to make 300 bags of diapers. According to conservative estimates, like every year we have 10 million newborns. So like all those diapers were made by those biodegradable materials. We can produce 500 million tons of fruit, or 4,500 babies needs of diapers. They reduced the living cost, reduced the carbon emission, and all those like social economic benefits. We don't need to talk like every detail. This is just an example of of like a commerce process, but according to the natural principle. So how this nature process works? This pictures just show you how. It's just the renewable energy, renewable garbage. For the left is diapers and some waste. And some other fillers. Those materials actually is just the straw or the peels of fruit, and they put into the semi-closed container. So there are some bacteria that can decompose those stuff. In this container, during the fermenting, the natural process and catalyst and the materials, or the diapers, the kitchen waste, they are the raw materials. They have the biological and chemical reactions. During this reaction, they create, the temperature rises. This process we call the high temperature decomposing, and generated a large amount of gas, which can we can collect those gas. They have the methane, or the main components of the natural gas we use every day, like carbon dioxide, the water vapor, the oxygen, like some other gases. After being collected, those gases can be used in some industrial purpose. After this high temperature decomposing, they're dehydrated. They can contain a moisture content of 50%. They call this humus soil. All those humus soil, after dried a little bit, they can become a base fertilizer, which have the moisture content of 30%. And as you can see, all those materials are recyclable. They're already reused. And and the leftovers, if you add some nitrogen, or they become the fertilizers, which can be transported to the fields and start their new life. This is the daily work of the great nature. What we did is just speed it up. Some people will ask, "Come on, man! Don't daydreaming. What on earth are you talking about?" I want to say it's not dream. Actually, from the 1961, some Northern Europe countries, they have begun to do this. It's just what they did before is what we're doing now. But this diagram is from Denmark, from the 1961. This is the circular economy. They imitating the nature. They have this system. The population there is less than 20,000 people, but they have several private sectors and 3 public sectors. They work together. They created 5,000 jobs, and many resource flow. What is a resource flow? It's just like water, energy, environment. This 5,000 jobs from 1961 to now is already 57 years. So they already saved many. Okay, they already reduced 635,000 tons of carbon dioxide and 100 gigawatts energy, or 87,000 tons of raw material, and those. So they created a zero carbon, zero waste, a beautiful community that everybody is happy. In 2018, it won the Gothenburg Sustainable Award. In 2010, the system was overhauled, and in 2018 they have 25 resources flow. So it's water, energy, and the environment. I mean, every resource work together, so create a beautiful zero waste, zero carbon community. So let's decipher as an example. This biodegradable material is very popular in Europe. On March 24th, British joined the ecological civilization countries. Like the Buckingham Palace has already issued a plastic prohibition plan. Like all the chefs, all the royal chefs only can use glass or porcelain or degradable paper cups. And all those takeout package materials must be biodegradable. Some people will say the European countries are small and this highly civilized. It's very easy to implement, but in China it won't work. Even if it works, we will need a long time. How long? Nobody knows. Actually, under these circumstances, I advocate a special zone for ecological. We need to learn from Deng Xiaoping's Shenzhen special zone. We should rely on the market force to let everybody involved. We create this zero waste, zero carbon, sustainable green economy together. After more than 10 years of exploration, we already see there are many cities, villages, parks, like industry parks. We have the blue skies, the rivers, and fish ponds, pastures and farms. We have many natural gas compost. It's just like the mushrooms everywhere. Like everybody can have the direct drinking tap water. Somebody will say, "You're daydreaming again." No, absolutely not. It's not daydreaming. In fact, our country has some special advantages. Let's take example for the Hangzhou. We have institutional advantage. We can make decisions faster than the Western countries. And we have large population, we have a lot of waste. All those resources provide the base, the foundation of our ecological economy. And all those companies already meet the requirements of this special ecological zone. So the clean water, clean air, the beautiful environment, safe products, those are all the citizens' necessity. This public products, as long as the population is growing, all those can become $1 trillion market. And like there are many wonderful companies like Alibaba. They helped. They create many talents. I think you are one of them. So now there are many challenges we're facing. But all those challenges is our driving force, is our motivation. The really challenge is ourselves. We need to change our minds, change what we thought. If we combine the natural process and the responsible entrepreneurs, we can achieve this goal. The ecological civilization is nothing but the combination of water, energy, environment. Combine this into a closed loop, and we provide some infrastructures. What is what is a green resistance system? it's just a system which can respond to all those different areas challenges. What it brings to us, anytime you have clean water, clean air, and you can swim in the unpolluted lakes and rivers, we can buy cheap and safe produce. Okay, back to the original. So, this diaper is a small example of this ecological civilization special zone. Every day, the nature is already doing that work. We just didn't notice that. So every day, I'm evaluating similar projects, and some entrepreneurs, investors, and local governments with a common idea. I think we work together. We can achieve our goals. Like in the past, the human involvement process is like get rid of ignorance. But now today, we're in pursuit of the harmony between the nature. As the most intelligent species on Earth, our human being must take this responsibility and play the role to create ecological civilization community 。好吧，它这个还行啊。我发现很多时候像这种中文的演讲啊，它那个演讲者本身讲那个话，那么有时候就不通，知道吧？所以呢，我们在当然这个我好，这个我就在这说一下吧，因为我这个中英我待会儿也不会有复盘的那个，你这个太费时间了。就很多时候我发现他中文演讲，他妈的他自己讲话就啰里吧嗦的，所以我们在英文翻译的时候，你不能够完全照着他的话讲，你照他话讲嘛，你全是错的，知道吧？就是你从那个别人听的英文句子全是错的，因为它本身就不是完整的句子，所以呢，还是说听懂他讲什么吧，听懂他讲什么，然后尽量的我们用自己的比较简洁的语言把它给翻译出来，这是我们应该做的。好，这个我们就先这样吧。然后我们这一篇是有文本啊，就是我会翻译嘛，以后后面会有文本的。有文本的话，我会在群里面啊，不是，这是之前有人翻译过了，我是给他们审核一下啊，是我待会儿看一下啊，待会儿会在我的那个通传群里面分享啊，你们这个没加的，你们就可以加的吧，这玩意儿是无价之宝啊。好，我们就这样子啊。